Hello everyone, this is Dennis, which means you're on the Retouch4me channel. In this video, I'll show you how to use Apex with Photoshop for portrait photo retouching, and also how to save and edit the resulting retouching layers from the plugin. If you're not familiar with what Apex is, don't worry, I'll explain it now. Apex is an application that combines the advanced tools of the Retouch4me company for photo retouching, such as facelifting, pimple removal, or adding volume to a portrait. A powerful computer is not required, as all photos are processed in the cloud. See for yourself. Create an account and get 20 credits for free. Details are in the description for this video. So let's head over to Photoshop, where our photo's waiting, and launch Apex from the Filters menu. The plugin is started, and all we have to do now is click the Start Retouching button. By default, after processing the photo, a preset with tool settings is applied to demonstrate the workflow. Let's disable it in the drop-down list in the menu on the right for a more precise step-by-step setup. Now, let's move on to retouching and zoom in on the photo. We can see that the skin in the photo has irregularities and spots, so using the Heal tool, let's remove blemishes from the face and also apply the Dodge and Burn tool to even out the skin texture. The key here is not to overdo it, otherwise the dark areas will become lighter than the skin tone. So we try to use the tool at around 80%. After such powerful evening out, the skin often turns gray. To get rid of these gray spots, let's add some warmth to Dodge and Burn. It brings back a healthy, vibrant tone to the face. But it's important to make sure the spots don't become oversaturated. Let's add more pronounced anatomical volume to the portrait using portrait volumes, and also brighten the eyes with eye brilliance. Let's bring the entire face tone to a single, refined common denominator using skin tone. Finally, let's get rid of excess skin shine on the face using the mattifier tool, as the shine on the cheeks and forehead is too intense. We'll reduce it to a maximum of 90%, but without turning the face into a flat plastic mask. Later in Photoshop, I'll bring back a delicate glow using a mask. And we'll also get rid of stray hairs using stray hairs. There's a lot of fuzz and loose strands along the hairline. Let's make the hair look perfectly styled. Every hair in place, just like after a top stylist's work. Now that the retouching is done, activate the Create Layers option at the bottom. Hovering shows an important message that this is a non-destructive editing mode. So the lifting tool will be saved as a flat layer because it changes the photo's geometry and structure. All other effects are saved as editable layers. Click the Apply button and watch as the retouching layers appear before our eyes. Specifically, in our case, a folder appeared next to the original photo layer named Retouch4me. And inside it are two folders with retouching layers. The first folder is Skin, which includes the portrait volumes, skin tone, Dodge and Burn, mattifier, and Heal layers. The second folder, Details, includes the stray hairs and eye brilliance layers. Let's bring back the shine where it's needed. Take the brush tool on the mattifier layer, create a mask, and reveal the shine on the face along the nose and cheeks. Also, let's bring back the blush to the cheeks. Create a mask on the skin tone layer and reveal the blush using the brush. An important detail about automation. If you simply record the Apex operation in an action, Photoshop won't create the retouching layers upon launch. To make everything work correctly, we've added a special automation command. If you've never created actions before, it's a tool that records your steps and allows you to apply them to single images or run a batch process on multiple frames with just one click. You can also assign hotkeys to each operation. Now I'll show you how it all works. Open the Actions panel on the right. If it's not there, go to the top menu, Window, Actions. Click on the plus icon, type the name of our action, and hit record. From this moment on, the program remembers every click. Launch the Apex plugin. Set all the necessary settings and apply them. And now, the most important step. Immediately after that, go to the File menu, Automate, and select Retouch4me Apex Automation. This exact command will make the action create layers. Press the Stop button in the Actions panel to stop the recording. Now this entire complex chain of actions will work automatically. We hope this video tutorial was helpful and that you'll discover new ways to retouch. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. See you soon!